So I've learned a lot of lessons being in the music business, especially being from Chicago, especially being from here. Um, I've had fuck it moments. I think I have them every year. It's very hard being a woman in this business. But one thing that my daughter made me realize, and my daughter's Ashley Banks, she's an artist, so her and Kamari's my son, they've been around every artist that I've ever had. So they grew up in the industry. And one thing that she told me like maybe a couple weeks ago was that, everybody did what was best for them, but you always did what was best for them. So you never looked out for you in the process of it, so that's why you feel slighted when certain situations happen. And I think I took away from that as like, I'm a mother at the end of the day. So when I come into situations, I don't come in as a mother, I come in as a big sister, and I was just raised to do people right. You know what I mean? 100% across the board. So that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to treat me the same exact way. They're not going to be as empathetic. They're not going to be as genuine, because another situation can come around and it might sound better than the situation that they're in. And I think as a manager, like, I make sure that I let people know I'm not exclusive to anybody, because one person, I can't live off of, like first of all, you're banking on this client to do something in order for you to get paid. That's number one. So when I first got into the game, I'm the manager that had 13 artists at one time. So I had Tink, I had Dirk, I had D Gaines, I had AZ Production, I had the Rack Boys, I had Ashley Banks, I had Chinchilla Meek, I was helping Keith, I was helping Interscope with Keith. Like, I was doing a lot of things, and out of that group of people, Zay popped off, Gaines popped off, Tink popped off, Dirk popped off. And now, as my career kept going, I could never just manage one person. It just never worked, because so many people come to me and they actually happen to be good talent. So then off of that, then I had Raven Lene, who is signed to my label, and then she went to Atlantic. But I still managed, you know what I'm saying? I still, in the balance of that, I still managed other people. So I think as a manager, you have to make sure that you don't fuck your bag up trying to work with just one person. Now, you can, if that artist starts to blow up and you only have that. So like now, my roster is full. I have a person that has Grammys. I have a person who works with Cobalt and Sony, and she's decided she wants to be an artist. I have a media person that just decided she wants to be an artist, and she's doing amazing. I have a host of different people that are just doing different things, and I'm a multitasker. And I think that takes me back to being a parent. Like, it's just in me, it's not on me. So you don't have to be exclusive to one person, and don't let a client make you feel like, oh, you should only be working for me. Because if you start off with an artist and you're not making any money, but you have an artist that you can work with and they might be a little bit more popular and you can make some money with them, don't short yourself because you're trying to make this client happy, but they're not bringing you no money right now. And there's not even a reason to just work with them, because they might not even have anything to manage at the time. You're just being nice, but this person has a shitload of stuff and they're starting to move. And then because of what you're doing with them, other people are going to see you, and now they might want to be a client as well. This industry is just a double standard, period. That's just what it is. I think that I've done so much in the industry and I've been respected so much, but I'm respected from peers outside of Chicago. And I'm not scared to say that. I was like the big sister of the industry here, but all of my negative situations came from here. And I say that to say, like, everything is a learning experience, and the only reason that I have so many fuck it moments is because I've been in the industry for like 13 years, and I just figured out this year that I put more of myself into other people's situations because I'm used, and because I'm here to be put on this earth I'm for a purpose. When I get into people's life, I'm here for a purpose, and that doesn't necessarily mean that they're in my life for a purpose. I know what I serve, and I know what I'm supposed to do, and so I come in, do a job, and I do it to the best of my ability. Now, how is it going to go after that? I'm not accountable for other people's actions. But I think that in this industry, you hear about more women jumping from team to team than you hear about a man. I could have stayed in Dirk's situation if I wanted to. I wasn't outed. I wasn't put out. It was some street shit that was definitely going on, but Dirk definitely wanted me to stay in his situation at that particular moment. I just chose not to because it was so much street shit going on, and I decided to back out. I'm gonna just be the godmother to Bella and Lolo, which he asked me to, and I'm still their I'm still their godmother, and it works out. And full circle moment, my client, Trey, who's the drummer, is Dirk's drummer. You know what I mean? So that just played out. But I think that in this industry, it's just a catch-22. Like, you're going to go through shit. Everybody is not who they seem to be. If you have a record of being that person that everybody can come to and they see you making movements and they see you doing this and that, and you're able to get as far as getting your client to Timberland, and then you can go as far as having an artist and they become a mega artist and you're not even in a situation, but they started with you. Like, I've gotten so many calls in Texas when we did the United Center, when Dirk first did the United Center. But when I managed him, we couldn't do the United Center. You know what I mean? So to now be on the stage with him because my client is the drummer, you know what I'm saying? Or to be there and see, like, what his purpose in life was from when I met him in the alley. It's an amazing, you know what I'm saying? It's an amazing thing. But for me, I tell up and coming managers that prepare to be used. If you good, people gonna come towards your way. Like, oh, I want you to do this, I want you to do that. I just think for me, like, it's so many situations that I wish I would have said no to. I consumed my space with people that didn't deserve my space. I really feel like a lot of people wouldn't even be where they are now if I wouldn't have put the lyrical touch on them. And I honestly feel like that, and I'm not scared to say that, but I worked my ass off, and I think the only thing that I did wrong was that I put myself in the background, and I didn't realize, like, oh, I'm the bag. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the person that's helping so much and doing so much and I'm being a manager, but I was managing so much of everybody else's life that I forgot about me. And so now I'm picking up not even so much picking up the pieces. That's why you see a lot of more interviews about me, or I'm on different panels, or I'm working with certain people. And it's like, well, damn, Lyrical, I'm not so much in Chicago anymore. All my clients are not here. All my referrals are coming from people that are somebody actually that are in the industry. So.